Hi, this is Levi with Bench Center. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Just got my cat here. Probably should throw on the other TV, get some distraction going for him. But I said, what the hell, let's just record. I'm thinking today I want to go back to the idea of choosing yourself and just kind of picking a place you want to go. I think the best way to break out of the narrative that you have no control over is to find a narrative that you have control over. A lot of us find ourselves with no time. No time because we have to either show up for other people. Generally, it looks like having a job of some kind and having to go to work for 25 to 40 hours a week, sometimes 70 hours a week. I mean, that's no life. If you really want to take the bench and live your best life, you have to have time for yourself. Now, some people can work and have hobbies on their days off or in the mornings or when they got off of work, but honestly, if you're tired and not able to prioritize yourself, that makes a lot of sense. You are not to blame in that scenario because it really does exert a lot of energy from you no matter what you are working on, no matter what you do to make a paycheck, to pay your bills, electricity, feed yourself, etc., etc. I was always working. Right now I don't have a job. I am just winging it, just trying to do this investment journey, and I taught myself how to be okay financially, and I'm going to play out this strategy and just hope for the best. So far, I'm 4 years into investing, and it has paid off, and it's gotten me to a place where I don't have to work anymore, and so I now have the time that I know that I need in order to be happy and kind of make the most out of this life. Maybe I want to travel a lot. Maybe I want to meet people that are like-minded, and that's going to take time. Maybe I want to build a business and really do outreach for the bench sinners and create actual brick and mortar building where it's an arcade lounge with an alternative nightclub on weekends, but it's essentially minimal cost, but there's a membership, you got a card because we don't want people ruining the vibes or people that aren't committed to a certain tier of living. I just want to embrace a community that I know that is worthwhile building as a legacy for myself. But again, that's my dream. That's kind of where I'm going, and I hope that through watching these videos you can figure out how you can get the time that you require to become the version of yourself that you know that you want to be and can be. Because I would imagine that when you're 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever years old, you're gonna be dang, did I just waste my whole life? I don't even know if I could have done something else, because I never tried. I would just hate to be that person who has regrets. And I am pretty damn sure that I will not regret quitting my job and trying a different path, because at least I'm trying to figure out the extent of who I can become and where I can go. I don't think that should be determined by other people, and I know that if I exert my own energy and my own patience and my own drive into, I don't know, exceeding my own expectations, that's kind of the hope. But how am I gonna know that I can exceed my own expectations of myself in my life journey if I never give it a try? Because I think that because I've had just job security mindset my whole life, I have been selling myself short. But I also sometimes felt like I wasn't like the best person for the job, or like there was always somebody better than me, or maybe like I just had to like lower myself in my value because there was somebody higher up on that ladder than me who I had to show respect based on this like tier system, right? I mean, know your worth. Know your worth. Like, if this sounds like something that you want to do, meaning like set aside X amount of money per your paycheck and buy an asset like gold, silver. Silver's probably $30 right now. Buy an ounce of silver with every paycheck, $30. Invest it into your future. It's hard to sell it. It's easy to sell it, but it's harder than cash. And cash is inflationary and hard assets aren't. Right? And or like maybe you buy a stock, or maybe you buy a cryptocurrency at the bottom of the market. You want to buy in the red, sell in the green. Because every 4 years, you know, like the market goes down and then it goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up. It's like a 4-year cycle. Learn about, you know, how to break free if you want time in order to get to know who you are and make those executive decisions in your own life. Because I know that I did that and it worked out just fine. But I couldn't follow the people around me. I had to make the decisions myself, and I had to, you know, motivate myself and challenge myself and, you know, learn about self-discipline through like YouTube videos, to be quite honest. Like, I was always listening to sleep meditation videos and positive self affirmations when I was sleeping, just kind of like resetting the way that my mind was working and getting myself through that negative self-talk narrative that I've been fed in order to keep myself numb and just keep showing up as a worker. And once I broke through that noise, I realized that I didn't have to like play that game. I could choose another game. So I mean, in my life, like becoming financially free, it looked like investing in hard assets. It looked like investing in digital assets. Another hard asset that I hadn't mentioned is land. Obviously, the West Coast and the East Coast are very overvalued in land, and they're probably going to come down. But the middle of the U.S., if you're in the U.S., the middle of the U.S. is the sweet spot. Near Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, that area up at the top is so cheap and beautiful. It's so green in some places. Like, obviously they say if you're gonna buy land, go there first. Check it out. Don't just like go on Zillow and buy plots of land without like studying it. It's kind of like any asset or any market you're going to get into. You want to buy and hold, but first educate yourself on the sector that you're going to invest your money in, because it's hard-earned money, but make your money work for you. The reason I said if you're going to buy an ounce of silver per paycheck, and an ounce of silver right now is $30, is because I don't expect you to just, you know, put in $500 per paycheck. Like, we have bills. If you live in the same state that I live in, I mean, rent is incredibly expensive. What I'm paying right now is ridiculous. But that's what I signed up for, right? But, like, if you're getting your feet wet in this, like, you gotta be realistic and don't shoot yourself trying to get yourself into flights. Like, you want to get there, you don't want to get discouraged on your way getting there. But you can do it. I did it. You can do it. And I don't really want to force feed you, I don't know, like different. I don't want to be an investment channel. I don't want to be somebody who's like oh, buy the lows, sell the highs, you know, like everything's gonna, you know, like, listen to me because I'm a financial guru. I'm not, like, but I am somebody who is set on setting you free. You're a bench sinner. In order to take the bench, you have to break the chains that bind you. Break the chains, because you are worth it. And honestly, you deserve more than this numb society that we're all just supposed to like fall in line with. It's just not healthy. I'm very passionate. I hope that you are passionate. And if you're not passionate today, hopefully in a couple days you're gonna feel what I'm putting down, because it's up to you to get you to where you want to be. So I'm gonna wrap up this video and just say, come up with 3 different people who you would be proud to become. In your relationships, in your vision of maybe who you are building yourself out to be, in your career, or in your ideal self. Like, who are you? And then also a third one might be, who are you gonna become when the lights are off, or like you're all alone? Like, what does that person feel like? What does that person like look like? Like, who are you when all the noise is out and all the lights are off? Like, what does it take to make you happy? What does it take to make yourself proud? Who do you want to be? Have a good one. Take the bench.